Yeah, you! Do you have a lot of plastic produce bags that you don't know what to do with? Have you already tried using them as garbage bags? Or maybe you can't even use them because they have holes in them. Are you distraught and at a loss of what to do with your produce bags? Well, I have the solution for you. Hello everyone, it's me, Cici, and I have a lot of these things. I have my own reusable fruit bags, but every time I go to the grocery store, I tend to forget them. So now I'm left with a bunch of these things, and yeah, I could use them for waste bags instead of having to buy my own garbage bags. And I have been, but there's still so many of them. So today, I'm going to be turning all of those bags into yarn and turning them into another bag. So, without further ado, let's go! Okay, so for starters, we have to turn all of these into usable yarn. First step is you cut off the bottom of the bag. And then from there, you cut the bag into sections. I'm doing mine about 1.5 inch-ish thick, so that they make loops like this. And you continue doing that all the way up to the top of the bag. So you should be left with a bunch of these little clusters that unfurl into loops. So what you do with these loops is that you take two of them, thread one through the other, and then you thread it through itself. And then you take both loops and you pull them apart. And now they're attached, and it's yarn! And you just repeat that for as many loops as you have, and as many bags as you have. I have a lot, so this will probably be taking me quite some time, but I will get back to you when I have a full yarn thing. Ladies, gentlemen, friends, foes, and everyone in between, I present to you Plarn. So this is what we've got to work with, and it's a decent amount. I think that I'm gonna be able to make a good-sized bag with this. I did not use a couple of the bags that had fruit stickers on them because I wanted to not have to deal with that, so I'm just gonna use those as little trash bags. But I still think that we got a decent amount of yarn, so I'm gonna get to work on the finished thing in the 40 minutes that I have before I have to get ready for work. So I actually did quite a bit in this 45 minutes. I started with a regular slip knot. I know that the bag is literally made of loops, which means I'm sure that there's a way that you could just use the loop without making a slip knot, but I decided to make a regular old slip knot and start my chain the same way that you would if the bag were not made of loops. And the hook that I have here is actually a little bit too small, which is why I switched it out for a slightly larger hook size right here. But I believe I started with a row of 35 stitches, which you'll see later on why that was a bit of a mistake, but for now I'm starting with 35 stitches, and then I went into that chain with half double crochets because I think that half double crochets give a little bit more stability than a double crochet. Also, I was not anticipating this yarn being so hard to work with. It was kind of annoying. So slight problem that I was not anticipating, yarn does the thing. It's been getting really tangly and it's just sticky to work with. Not literally sticky, don't worry, the bags are clean. But the bags, it's just really hard to work with. And now all of my Plarn is tangled and I can't find the other end. But I do have a couple of rows up here, and I'm gonna keep working on it. So currently this is going to be the bottom of the bag, so it'll be like this. So if the bag is sitting on the floor, it's probably gonna be yay-ish wide, but on the ground, like that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a couple of rows of double crochet just going up, and then I'm gonna do a mesh stitch going around to the top of the bag until we get to the handles. We'll see how it goes. Currently this project is not turning out as fun as I thought it would, but it looks cool. It's a really cool heathered sage green color, which I appreciate. But for now, I need to deal with this disaster. Okay, let's do this. So I have just finished doing 7 rows of half double crochet, but the thing is only 6 of them are going to be the base of the bag, and that 7th row is going to fold up in one of the directions and is going to be the start of the base of the bag. So I am going to do 1 stitch into each half double crochet row, not including the 7th one. So it should be a total of 6 stitches along each of the short sides. And then I think I did something like 35, 40 on the long sides, but whatever dimensions you like. Now you see how we're starting to form a little bit of a corner here? That is exactly what we're going for. So now I'm just going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to do another row of half double crochet here and another row of half double crochet on this lower side, and it'll turn into a circle. All right, everyone, so we've got good news and we've got bad news. The good news is that this is going well so far. This is a nice bottom of the bag. This stitch, I think, is working out well. I don't know if I did a multiple of 3 on the base of the bag. We will see if that works out. Bad news, this is all of the yarn that I have left. I don't really know what I'm gonna do about that. And so, after hours of deliberating about what I would do with my last little bit of yarn, I decided to yoke the entire project and start again and make it a little smaller. And after a whole night of cranking out the bag, here is the high fashion finished result.
You mean my card's been declined? Try it again. Buy me Prada, Balenciaga, love the drama, let's go Bahamas, private jets, the cash and checks, turn up to pop.
Oh my god, I love my job. So anyway, this is the finished bag. I'm gonna be real, it turned out okay, but I don't think that I really like it. I think that when I originally started this project, I wanted it to be more of a tote bag, and it turned into more of a cute little fashion hand purse art piece thing. So am I ever gonna use this? Probably not. I'm probably gonna end up giving it to Goodwill. Like, I don't really like how the decreases in the sides turned out, and it looks weird from the side. It looks like there's like a notch taken out of the bag. See, like right there. I don't know. I think that it might be up some people's alley, but it's not quite up mine. But I did do it. To all the haters who said that I couldn't do it, I did do it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video and were entertained by my silly little shenanigans. If you did like this video, make sure to like the video down below. Comment if you think that the bag is good or if you want this, because I will send it to you if you do want it. And subscribe to see more of my lovely face. And with that, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!
Try it again. Buy me Prada.